So what I discovered about 29 years ago when I got into this field, I used to run a trucking company. I was very good at it. I was one of the top producers in our company. But I had zero fulfillment in my job and my work life. It was just a grind, and I didn't like it. I get into this, I kind of stumble into this industry, and I start learning how the body works. I start learning how things protect and how things, chronic issues tend to steal your life away. And as I started, and I had a knack for this. I know this sounds silly, but everybody, I believe, in this life has a calling for something, and I have found mine. I'm very fortunate. I'm blessed to be doing what I do. And if I worked in the trucking industry for 30 years and made a ton of money, yeah, my bank account would be happy, but I had no self-fulfillment. This job to me has been a blessing from day one. I feel so fortunate that I can give people their life back. And I've heard many statements like this over my career, and I don't say any of this to toot my horn. I am not a guy that needs accolades at all. But having done this for almost 30 years, I am more passionate today than I was 30 years ago. When I can see a woman who's been suffering with TMJ and headaches for 20 years get up off my table and just sometimes burst into tears because they have no more pain. And chronic pain is such a life-sucking hellhole to live in that you don't have to live in. It's the problem with the medical industry is that they just don't understand chronic pain. They still don't. After 50 years, 60 years of studying, the low back issue has never moved the needle in the medical world at all. It's still just as confusing today. TMJ and headaches, the #1 most confusing thing in the medical world. Yet it's not that hard to figure out when you look at the neuromuscular system. So I am truly blessed to be here to help those in my clinic, but I'm more excited to be able to share this work with you with the BALLS program and help you try to get back some of your enjoyment in life.